All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Urute here, and we're going to go over Unit 5, Lesson 1, Practice Problem number 5. A type of green paint is made by mixing 2 cups of yellow with 3.5 cups of blue. Okay, and now what we're going to do in this problem is we're going to take that ratio, 2 cups of yellow and 3.5 cups of blue, and answer questions here. So here is the ratio that we're looking at right here. 2 cups of yellow is 3.5 cups of blue. So this ratio will give you that shade of green. Find a mixture that will make the same shade of green, but a smaller amount. So I'm going to take this same ratio, and for the example I'm doing, I'm going to cut it in half. So 2 cups of yellow will now be 1 cup of yellow. 3.5 cups of blue is 1 3/4 cups of blue. This ratio is the same. If you were to divide these out, you'll get the same thing. This is a smaller amount. So I just took this ratio and halved each one. You can do any other thing that will give you smaller numbers and gives you the same ratio. Part B, find a mixture that will make the same shade of green, but a larger amount. So here what I'm going to do, and this one is just double it. Okay, 2 cups now is 4 cups of yellow. 3.5 cups of blue is now 7 cups of blue. So these are all the same ratio. If you divide these 3 proportions, because it is the same shade of green, you're going to get the same number. Okay, now let's look at part C and D where it doesn't want it to be the same. Find a mixture that will make a different shade of green that is bluer. So now here in the ratio, I'm going to just increase the amount of blue right there. So notice I have 2 cups of yellow, kept the same amount of yellow, but now I doubled the amount of blue. So now this ratio is not the same here. This ratio is more blue. Part D, find a mixture that will make a different shade of green that is more yellow. So here what I'm going to do is only increase the yellow. Okay, 4 cups of yellow. So I just doubled the yellow. The blue stayed the same, 3.5 cups. Now that's going to give me a different shade of green. On the bottom two, if you were to divide out these proportions, they would be different numbers from the other ones. This one would have more blue. This one would have more yellow. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.